Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our city of Manetheren in City Skylines. So I've downloaded the asset that the guy I was talking about in the last video had made and studied it a bit, and I've altered his design to be kind of more like what I want, and we're going to give it a shot. So first thing I want to do is just build one by hand, so you can kind of see how it works, and then after that I've got a template that I can use. It's got this really finicky system. It's quite irritating actually, that you can't put down a template if there are other assets in the tile, even if it's the exact same asset as what you're trying to put down. So you've got to put together like a half asset that you can kind of use as a printing thing. It's weird. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to destroy a few houses. We're going to go out by not 10 but 11. Actually, I don't want them to be lined up this way, do I? Let's see, which way do we want the Yeah, no, this is good. We'll go out by 11. And then we go out by not 20, but 22. Then back by 11. Okay, and what that does is it leaves a 1x1 column in the center that we can use for the walkway. And then it also is going to leave us with just enough tiles in between the city block that we can fit in our walkway. That's not what we need. We need the walkways. So what we're going to do first is we're going to count out 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go right here. We're going to raise up to the center point. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start here and go up. Like that. We can connect these two. We're now going to, yeah. Sorry, people. Your houses are done. You can't live here anymore. Back to our walkway. Now we're going to go back down here. Back down over here. We'll extend this thing all the way to the edge. Right over there. Same thing with this part over here. And then we're going to go curving in, curving in, curving in, curving in. And so what that's going to do is it's going to give, okay, so let's say we have a 4x, let's see how this works out. You got a 4x4 house here, you got a 4x4 thing here, 4x4 thing here, 4x4 thing here. And so on every single block, they've got a little ramp that they can walk up. Every house has an entry point that they can use. And then they're going to elevate themselves up, and then this will cross over the highways in both directions, and they can walk wherever the hell they want, and it's going to be pretty cool. So we're going to also destroy all these houses. Wait, no, I don't want to destroy the fire department. We'll just move it. Sorry, people. You're going to have to move. Why do we have $120,000? Where did all that money come from? I don't remember having money. Weird. How did I get all that money? Like, really? I didn't take out loans, did I? I don't have any mods running. But anyway, so now let's try out using the actual asset that I had built. I've got three versions of it. I've got Walkways 01, which is the actual unit itself, and this is where I'll demonstrate. If you put it down, and then you try to put one next to it, it says space is already occupied, and there's just no way to create a second one. Which is stupid. It's very stupid. Arumba Walkways 02 is this one where you can expand it out in one direction by connecting like this. You'll still have to manually connect the walkways that merge between them. And then this one is like it's just literally half of it. This one, you can kind of like rotate it around and expand it in every direction, but there's a lot of connections that I have to make manually, which are quite annoying. But we're going to go ahead and let's start off by making like a few regions like this. That'll probably be enough for now. This one, it looks like I'm going to probably just have to manually build. Unless we want to destroy these roads, which wouldn't bother me too much. If we rotate it, we can snap it into position. Cool. And what are you complaining about? It's saying, oh, the road is, oh, I chose the wrong one, that's why. Here we go. We need this one, and we need to rotate it until we can snap in here. Got it. Okay. Back to regular roads. And now we got to fill in the gaps that these templates left behind. I think that the templates need some work. I really feel like you should be able to manually Like, you shouldn't have to worry about that. If they have the same tile, they should connect. So now we connect these ones across. I'm doing what I do best, which is to find other guys, like other information that people have figured out, and make it my own. Not that I'm like stealing, I mean it's just an idea. The guy posted it online, so he obviously wanted to share it, but I like this concept. This is going to be a very interesting new little city of Manetheren that we have now. So there's lots of flying walkways. Make sure we've got all of our connections. And ideally, this type of system should just be completely going through the entire city. Like, the entire city should basically be elevated. And, it looks crazy. Looks really quite crazy. Let's make sure we got some water out here. I think we already do. Yep. Power will expand automatically. So that's all residential. Now what we could do is, we could always mix in commercial buildings once we have access to them. Sorry, not commercial, but office zones. They could walk to work with no pollution. Now, noise, I don't think it's the actual, like the commercial zones that cause the noise. I think it's the traffic. Like, if we look at the noise over here, noise pollution, okay, it could just be the buildings themselves, but it's definitely the roads that are causing most of the sound pollution. Anyway, let's try putting in some zoning. You are allowed to live in the center. Enjoy. We did kick out quite a few people. Oh, and I de-zoned some roads, of course. Well, let's not let them move in. Let's have them move into the new area. This is exciting. I'm excited. Are you excited? Of course, we'll have to connect this up with the actual industrial grid if we want them to be able to walk to the industry area. For now, I could just kind of merge these over. Let's do this. We'll do a walkway, an elevated one right here, and we'll connect there. And we'll just kind of have it go over and connect in. Why are you not able to merge in? There we go. So these are temporary ones, just to get them hooked up to that nasty area that I built earlier. See, that one's elevated way too high. Really no purpose to it. Okay. This looks crazy. Alright, let's let it run. Let's see what happens. Did I elevate it? It can only go up 2 elevations on the raised walkway. This one's only raised by 1. The other one over there is raised by a lot more. Alright, move in, people. Move it or lose it. So it's got this little squiggly, which is kind of strange, but I'm excited about solving all of my traffic problems by just using elevated walkways. That's the plan. I also like how it kind of forces 4x4 buildings, which is nice. They should look pretty good. And by forces, I mean doesn't always make them 4x4, but sometimes, usually. We could destroy them and force them to become 4x4s. So we have a lot of demand for commercial. We could zone some of this commercial. Let's see if that makes any difference with like traffic and stuff. Or not traffic, but like sound pollution. So we'll make these 2 commercial. And these 2 commercial. It's a general store, so they'll walk to the store. They should. They could walk along the road, but they've got, you know, let's say you live here. You could walk up the walkway, walk over here, walk down, then you're right there. You're right at the store. You don't have to walk by the traffic, the filthy traffic, with its pollution and stuff. Leave it to hundreds of thousands of people playing the game to figure out every single possible way to play. I mean, the game's only been out for 4 or 5 days, and you know, why didn't I think of that type thing? It's got a certain symmetry, certain beauty, in a horrendously paved way. Lots of pavement. But it would look pretty cool if the buildings were taller than the walkway, which eventually they will be. Quite a few people walking. Still quite a bit of traffic, though. I'm guessing that's probably because the walkways don't end at regular intervals over here. So the only people that are walking are probably like the ones that are trying to get to like right here, and not the people that are trying to get to here. I think that's part of the key to like why this works, is because they're willing to walk along like the road for just a short period of time or something. I have faith that something like this will work. So how about we continue to renovate the city. Weird how the color changes if you zoom out. See how it's like gray and now it's brown. Weird. I think we just continue to renovate and make this whole area residential commercial all the way up to here. And then on this side, we'll start doing the industrial, and we'll start incorporating the walkways on both sides. Maybe what we'll do is, instead of destroying the existing city, we'll just kind of expand this road out, and then have this thing come around this way, and then the new industrial area will go here. We'll continue doing this design up here, and then eventually, once we've kind of made the bridge, I'll eventually replace all this. But killing part of the town will probably just slow things down a lot. So we'll make our two-way street a little bit longer. I wonder what they're gonna do. Oh, they're just gonna just run. They're gonna run straight for it. Okay, there's your power again. And ideally, let's see, can the firehouse actually fit in one of these tiles? It can. They've already built this whole area up. It's already completely built out. Well, assuming that I built another zone, we would have space. So let's just build another couple of them. Go back to our template. This one works well. And let's grab that firehouse. Relocate it to... Oh, look at that. It's only a 3x4. Okay, well that's fine. Put it over there. We'll just de-zone this area. Easiest way to get them to move out without having to use the bulldozer. We'll go back to our template. As soon as that thing's done, I can... You know what? I actually can just destroy these roads right now. It's really going to mess with the power supply, though. Doing all this. Hopefully that'll be out of the way. I wonder if there's a keyboard shortcut to select the elevated path setting, because I use it a lot now, as you've seen. And I don't think that I haven't seen one. Okay, this guy is stubborn, doesn't want to move out. So from here we just kind of extend it. That's weird. It says I can build it, but then it won't let me click. Depending on where I try to place it, it won't let me. Alright, well somewhere in here there's going to have to be some sort of a divide, right? Can't just continue this pattern forever, can we? I mean, we could. It'd be crazy. That would be my kind of city. I still don't know where I got all my money. I know I did not have 95 grand earlier. And I know I don't have any mods enabled. I had loaded up another save. I wonder if it took my money, like, from a previous save or something and gave it to me in this one. That'd be kind of strange. But I guess it could have happened. Alright, so that's all those sideways connections. And that does reach over into the industrial area. For now, why don't we just put in some connections. Oh, you know what? Those ones are extra elevated. I don't like that. Let's not do too many, because I don't want to... I don't want to have to... Alright, well that'll work for now. Service road needs to get reconnected. We'll just do a regular two-way street to like here. So that way they do have access down there. I guess we don't need any of that stuff. And a road connection. Oh, that's gonna destroy that pillar, huh? Alright, well that'll work for now. So that connects that whole area. We need to run water. Well, water's already everywhere. Sweet. Cool. Power could be better. We have access to these guys now. Do we have a good spot for them? Within our region, there's actually very low water. Like higher powered water. Got pretty good wind, but no good currents. So it looks like we're gonna have to stick with these guys. Eventually we'll have the hydro plant, but huge demand for residential. Alright, well, it's time for you to move in. Move in, folks. Wonder if there's a way I could zone it as part of the template. I think we'll just continue to zone as needed, you know? Like, we'll do some corner shops. Do the rest residential. Maybe something like this could look nice. Alright, sorry about some people that had to move in there. So they have the ability to get to almost everywhere. These, oh, you know what? These should really not be residential. We should actually have like a break and then have an industrial area that still uses the walkway system. So how about we do this? Let's actually change this. And let's just say, okay, this is the dividing point. So like, we'll dezone all of this. And we'll say that this is pure commercial. For like 2 tiles, and then we'll start doing industrial. To maybe hopefully get the pollution away a little bit. That could work. We'll see. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to take a break here. I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. Let me know what your thoughts are. It looks very different now. The city is very strange looking. We'll see how it works out. See you again soon.